Hey, hey.
What's happening?
Hi, friend.
Hello.
How are you?
Well, I'm going to be a lot better in a minute.
Why is that?
Look at this fantastic beer here. It
Oh,
looks.
wow.
What does this
Larry
look
Fredericks on the. Yeah.
like? And it's called a double stack,
Okay.
and it's an 11% alcohol
Wow.
imperial breakfast stout.
Wow. I saw this thing the other day at the liquor store. It was like this Eggo waffle stout thing. It was supposed to be like an Eggo waffle. Like Eggo made it. Like,
This fucking tastes like pancake syrup.
oh my God.
It's kind of
That's fantastic.
it's amazing.
At 11%.
Mhm. Just wait until what you hear about 32 minutes into this motherfucker. Wait.
You'll have two of those. You'll be doing great.
I don't have two of them, but I went to the liquor store, not the liquor store. I went to like the beer store
Yeah.
last week, and I was just like, I need some dark, heavy percentage alcohol beers, and so this is the last one of that little trip, and this is probably the second best one. Um,
Oh,
I had another. Uh, I got four that were pretty dark and pretty serious.
yeah.
One of them was 15% alcohol. That one was like really, it was like too hard to drink.
Oh, I bet.
There wasn't anything like good going on
Like
there.
drinking wine.
No, wine's better. Like
Oh,
this, yeah, this wasn't really working for me. But anyway,
okay.
it is what it is. So yeah, let's see.
Well, good.
Um, what what's happening? It's been so long since I've seen you.
Yeah, like 4 days,
Yeah,
5 days.
we had we
We had
had
a little rendezvous.
yes, a little dinner action on Friday night in the Floridia.
Yeah, in the new Smyrna Beach.
Yeah, and that was the one of the pictures of you on the way there doing ungodly amounts of speed is our little caption picture. In
I
case
don't know.
anyone,
That was in Mexico.
yeah, you
Yeah,
drove through Mexico
yeah, yeah.
there,
To
Mhm.
get there. Yeah, yeah,
Mexico. Mhm.
yeah. That's what that was. That was actually finally. So typically, to get for me to get from St. Pete, Florida, to say the east coast of Florida,
Yep.
whether it be Valkyra or Beachline or Flagler or any of the tracks that are over on the other coast and not near me, takes
Mhm.
me around 2 hours.
Yep.
Uh, uh, New Smyrna Beach is roughly this just in between all those, so it shouldn't have taken any more than 2 hours. I was guesstimating 2:45.
Yep.
I was 3.5
Mhm.
hours to get across this lovely state of ours. I-4 is just the worst at certain times of the day, and so anyway, yeah, I was able to find a stretch which was they've made this express lane that goes through pretty much the north side of Orlando and
Mhm.
through downtown, and it's just beautiful. It's the greatest thing that they've ever done. It is 2 lanes of emptiness, and yeah, you pay a couple bucks, but
Mhm.
that's just fine with me. And yeah, it's just great. You can hammer down, and you're
Mhm.
kind of all by yourself. It's like they made a lane for you.
Wow.
It's like here, Monty, here,
Yeah.
drive through here,
Yeah.
and
Just
so I
make
did.
this happen. Mhm.
Yeah, it was awesome. But and then to prove myself correct, I on the way home from New Smyrna Beach to St. Pete,
Through
I did,
Mexico.
huh?
Through Mexico.
Through Mexico. I did it in 2 hours, and I even stopped to pee. I didn't even throw that in there.
Okay.
So yeah, let's say 155.
Mhm. Mhm.
I think you did the maths, and it was like what 80 some miles an hour average.
Yeah, 83, and a half, something like that.
So and there was traffic as well. There was still traffic at night. We had to slow down for traffic, stop to pee. So yeah, yeah, I figure that's pretty good.
Yeah, it doesn't sound bad.
Yeah.
All right. So
So how was your time in Florida?
oh, it was great, dude. I went to the beach 2 days in a row, got in the
Yeah,
water, sat in the sun. It
was it
was
warm?
it was like 80 degrees out.
Yeah, it was beautiful weather. No humidity.
Yeah, dude, it was literally that was very un-Florida. I don't know where the humidity went, but it
So
was
it's called October, kid. This is what happens.
yeah, that's good.
Yeah,
And
every year October, it's like the humidity goes away. It becomes beautiful. Windows down,
yeah,
sun's out.
yeah,
Like,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah. No, that's like that's the most San Diego feeling Florida I've ever seen in my life. Although it's warmer than San Diego.
yeah, yeah.
But yeah, no, it was cool.
Did you get to Bucky's?
No, never got to a Bucky's. Bucky's is too far away.
It was 36 miles.
I don't need to go 70 miles for no real reason. But
Well, you did do that to go to beach.
wow.
Wow.
I don't know what you're talking about. I got to see some people.
Yeah.
I got to see folks who are members of our community here,
Good.
the podcast, and I learned a lot of things. So
Oh,
the little kid that whooped up on you, who never ran 12 scales an entire life before,
okay.
goes by the name of Jammin McCoy Martin. It's really
Okay.
McCoy Martin's his real name.
Okay.
But Jammin, as a throwback to Jammin J. Halsey.
Right.
Was it Halsey?
Yeah.
I think it was Halsey. Anyway,
Yeah.
And then the car owner wasn't Jammin. All right.
No, it was some other guy.
Gary Munson.
Yes, Gary.
And so Gary, he was the car like engineer,
Uh-huh.
and they did have dumping problems, and I think they were running a fan, and they unplugged the fan, and then they stopped dumping.
Oh.
So
What motor were they running?
it was apparently a 13.5.
Oh, okay.
It might have had timing in it though.
Okay.
Because the tech was really good. But yeah, got to see TJ, who I hadn't seen in a long time, and Robbie, and yeah, it was good. Got to chat with those guys and see what's going on. Put in about like 3 or 4 battery packs. I think it was 3 battery packs. I didn't make my social media update post from there. I had brought my my 4-wheel drive wheeler, 13.5 wheeler there.
Yeah.
And with some old tires, like these are tires from the 2022 Roar Carpet Nats, whatever, just some nonsense that I had. And just ran some laps, tried to get used to the driver stand. The driver stand is very far to the left. So when
I never noticed that because I always stand to the left. So to me, it's just kind of like
super far to the left. So like the farthest thing to the left is normal on any other track. So like basically there's these big metal sections that divide up the stand.
yeah, it's pallet racking.
And in
it's
there,
8-foot pallet racking or 10-foot pallet racking, right?
yeah. So that first section is more left than anyone has ever stood on any track ever.
What?
Yeah, because you are basically almost looking down the edge of the pipe. If you're at the very far corner, you are
right.
You're within 5 feet of the end of the track. It's
on the right. Hold on. Go over this again.
Okay. Walk up the stand.
Yeah.
Up the ramp. Keep walking until you almost fall off the stand.
Okay. Yeah, that's where I stand.
Great. That is so fucking far left. No other track I've ever been to is that far left. Nowhere.
Not even 360?
Nowhere.
Oh,
Nowhere. All right. Dude.
So there's like a little X down there, and I stand on the X. That's exactly like.
Yep.
So yeah.
That's where all the slow guys stand, apparently. Yep.
I know. Huh?
And so like there's basically like I think 6 of those units. I think it's 6. Okay, 5 or 6. So the track is 120 long. All right. And basically you walk up the ramp, and I will say that you're by the time you get up the ramp, you're almost to the center line of the track
Mm.
because the ramp is so long,
Right.
and whatever. So the stand itself is very left justified. And so, but the far left, it's like, dude, you've never been that far left on any track ever in your entire life.
I like it over there.
Okay, good. That sounds great.
That's,
So they had like a very flowy, mostly felt like an on-road track layout down.
yeah.
And there was a double, like right in front of the stand, that
Okay.
if you were so far, if you went to so center, it was very hard to see it
Okay.
because you
You're right
couldn't.
on top of it.
Yeah, because you're on top of it, and you couldn't get to the right of that double. Like the best you could get is basically you could stand right where the car would land on the face
Yeah.
of this, the end of the second jump. But yeah, so I don't know. It was interesting, but it was good to see like how to get acclimated to the overall space and the environment. I got to talk to them a little bit about what they were doing with the carpet. So apparently, they actually have 2 rolls of carpet. So they're gonna, I don't know, sometime soon, rip up the track, and they're gonna put down CRC carpet, and then they're also gonna put another type of carpet down, which has a rubber backing on it. And this carpet, it looks similar to CRC carpet,
Okay.
but it's something that they found and they're going to be using. And they'll run off road on that top layer.
Okay.
They can roll that up and then run on road on that bottom layer.
Got it. All right.
And in the track, it should be about 100 by 65. I'm sorry, 120 by 65. The last little section farthest away from the straightaway, farthest away from the driver's stand, where it kind of like notches out. It isn't full length. That roll of carpet will not be used for racing at the IFMAR Worlds.
Oh, okay.
So, and they're going to put up like, where they're going to put excess jumps and stuff over there, and also put up some bleachers, apparently.
Okay. Sounds good. Yeah, I know that today they released the stage 2 report for the Worlds.
Yeah. Let's dig into that.
And we've already been digging in. There's a lot of controversy already.
Yeah.
There's a certain team manager out there already really ready to file protest.
Well, I don't know what to say. But yeah, let's dig into it. I'll hit the download. We're downloading.
Oh.
All right. Where's this?
So are you all packed up and ready for a Halloween race?
Well, everything's been shipped. So yes,
right.
I shipped out on Monday.
Yeah, I'm struggling.
All right, good. I like to hear that you're struggling.
I got packing to do.
Yeah. I just need to put some batteries in a box and make sure I have the right transmitter with me and take my usual car bag. I also need some clothes, but that's about it. So here we are at the facility. This building here, this is basically the front entranceway where you see this van.
Yep.
And it looks like, hey, Awesome Max is the title sponsor.
Yay.
And then it looks like we have some associated or gold sponsors: Montec, Team EAM, CRC, Jayco, Sumpadao, and RC America.
Good.
And look, there's, I guess, some associates with Sanwa and TQ Wire, SXT, and ProTech. So we keep rolling. A bunch of people. It doesn't really matter. Next.
Daily schedule.
Schedule. No, it's not that interesting. Basically, it sounds like the first 2 days you're just holding your dick.
Yeah.
That's my way of describing this. Anyone want to argue?
I mean, it's 2 days to tech tires.
Dude, it doesn't take 2 days to tech tires. All right.
So it does.
Yeah. And then, there are other things that require technical inspection. Yeah. But again, to me, 2 days, this is 2 days of total wasted energy. I don't understand.
10 hours, 20 hours.
Yeah, I don't understand this. I feel like this is foolish. All right. Anyway, moving on. So Wednesday, the doors will open at 8. Then they're calling it free practice. I'm hoping it's still practice by heat, because I don't know how you're going to prevent, it should be practice by heat. You can just randomly sort. That's fine.
Right.
Okay. So 2 4-minutes. All right. And then 1 8-minute.
Mm-hmm.
And then 3 rounds of practice. So, best case scenario, like whatever you do this day, kind of doesn't, at least these first 3, the first 8 minutes, and then other like 8, 4, 4, and 8. These runs do not matter whatsoever.
Nope.
All right.
That's purely grooving the track.
Well, I don't even think it's grooving the track. It's like making sure your car isn't broken.
Right.
Although it could totally feel broken. And then there's 3 rounds of 8 minutes practice, which, is basically in this amount of time, you're going to have to figure out, is my stuff working or not working? But so all in all, this is a equivalent of 5 8-minute runs, but it's going to take even more time than that. Okay. And then they also think they're going to do the opening ceremony. All right. Now going to Thursday, there's going to be a morning practice run.
So does everyone get 8 minutes?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
And then Q1, Q2, Q3, again, those are 8 minutes.
Yeah.
And then
Concours d'Elegance.
No one cares about that. And then Friday, real racers, they're doing qualifying. The concours are for all the chuckle fucks.
Okay.
Right? Sorry, just saying that out loud.
And want to see my race paint?
No one cares.
Right there.
I'm not even looking at it. I'm looking at a PDF. And then you get to run 4 times again on Friday. And then you have basically probably 4 runs on Saturday. So just go back and think about this. So you have 5 runs, 4 runs, 4 runs, and then 4 runs. Okay. So here we go. Tires, Jayco tires. Sounds great. Magenta, pink. Sounds great. Everyone was too afraid to run blue-green, but whatever. It is what it is. Keep going. Not that they're the best tire on this carpet. That doesn't matter. It's just everyone's afraid that the Osmatics would just crush their souls. That's fine. We'll move on. All right. So now you have 12 sets of tires. Okay. Thing I don't understand, number 1. So day 1, you get 3 sets, but you run 5 times. Okay. Day 2, you get 3 sets, but you run 4 times. Day 3, you get 3 sets, you run 4 times. And day 4, you get 3 sets and you run 4 times. Okay. All right. Additionally, 3 unmarked set available for purchase upon racer request at check-in. All right. So I hope everyone understands that this thing here, I'm assuming we're all going to bring a lot of other tires and just run those. Because 3 sets is not enough.
Right.
Like you could sell an additional 5 sets easy. On top of the 3. So basically,
are they going to be checking tires when you practice?
I don't know. Well, yeah. Well, it says here. Look, it says practice sets.
Oh yeah.
But again, then you can have 3 unmarked sets. So I don't understand that for open practice and morning practice.
Yeah.
So I assume I'm just going to bring 20 sets of tires. Yep.
Well, so what I'm thinking is, if you go back up. So what I'm thinking is that the sets that are marked for blue, those you have to run in the 3 8-minute runs.
I would agree with that statement. Yes.
Yeah. So that's what you have to run in the 8-minute runs. They're probably going to use that.
That's going to be for seating.
Yes.
Somehow or another. All right. But you have all these other, you have 16 minutes of running here. And if you want to run multiple cars, there's no way to do that.
Yeah.
And then, so anyway, that's all I can tell you about that one. Okay, so moving on, we keep going. Yeah, so note to self: bring 20 sets of tires so you can run whatever the hell you want when it doesn't matter. Okay, so then check this out. We'll be impounded for duration event. We'll only be able to check out marked tires for a specific day. So when am I truing them? So at the moment, like if I'm taking my tires out on Wednesday, doors open at 8. Let's actually not even say, well, yeah, sure, Wednesday. Then racing's supposed to, or practice is supposed to start at 9. So I need to cut all my tires between
8 and 9. Yeah.
Okay, that sounds like a clusterfuck. All right,
so now you're gonna have 120 people trying to just true their tires.
Here we go. Tires are to be trued at the truing station only. No tires no truers in the pits. Truing station set up outside. 60 by 20 tent. Has chairs, lights, blah blah blah, power, etc. But like 60 by 20. Yeah, you can't put enough dudes in there. All right. So sauce is
news to me.
What's that?
This was news to me that they switched to SXT Max.
Whatever. Everything's news to everybody, dude. So
SXT, I mean, I was under the impression that it was just regular SXT.
Doesn't matter. Now, here's the next problem. That doesn't. It doesn't matter as long as it's the same. That's all that matters. All right. So they must be sauced in the sauce area. All right. There's no additives in the pits. All right. Now, once cars have entered the sauce, they are not permitted to go in the pits. This is going to have to be the biggest fucking thing you've ever seen. So I think this rule is going to cause absolute chaos.
Who's making these rules?
I don't know, bro. I don't care. I'm just reporting on them.
I'm just saying. I'm asking. I mean,
I don't know. Anyone say anything on the chat? No one's on the chat. There's 7
quiet as fuck.
Yeah, there's 7 people here. No one cares.
Yeah.
All right. And then
we've already bored them with full scale.
They talk about the venue.
Yeah.
That's the worst font I've ever seen.
Helvetica, you think?
I don't know what it is. And then you need an RC4 transponder.
Are they recommended?
Okay. I don't know. Like I'm pretty sure I had an RC4 transponder when I was there.
Yeah. I had an RC4 transponder that was there that did not work.
Okay. Sounds great.
Yeah. So when I was last there, my transponder that was for RC4 compliant would not count properly. So yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Anyway, and then
gotta have a pit mat too. Pit mats are mandatory.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
And we don't know how much time
to look forward to.
So
obviously this can be tweaked or modified. We're not nothing's set in stone yet.
Yeah, well, we should at least know how much tires cost.
Yeah, that's an interesting question. Why can't we have a price of tires?
I don't know.
Yeah, for our budget-minded friends out there.
I think you know a guy. Anyway, and then I'm also I bet you're really happy you don't have to deal with this.
What?
Like prepping all these tires for this race?
What do you mean?
That would suck, dude. That job is not fun.
Oh, you mean like working when I used to work for BSR and having to make all these tires? Oh, dude, trust me, it's not that bad. Okay. It really isn't, because like you have the machinery that helps you make all the tires and this and that, and it's just part of every day. It's either okay, I'm going to make 400 12 scale tires, or I'm going to make 400 World GT tires. Like it doesn't really matter at the end of the day. It's just part of what you just have to get done. And so yeah, it's not really that bad. What's the boring part would be the grinding of the tires to size. That is the job of how the hell did I get here? Because all you do is just think about things. But
yeah, and hey, Steve, just so you know, the entry is only $450 if you're a schmuck and part of the Roar block.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's at least $150 less, and there are no free tires for that $450.
Yeah. No, yeah. Only Roar only Roar block pays that 450. Other blocks pay a lesser entry fee.
Yeah.
So yeah, so if you're in the FIMCA, BRCA, Euro, whatever, EFRA, yeah, they pay far less for entry fee than we do.
Yeah, you got to be in the communism block to pay more.
Yeah. So
anyway, all right. So there's that. Do we want to give any airtime to the thread that's been going on right now? Melting faces, talking about
faces thread.
Josh Tyrrell being lapsed down if he runs.
No, we can't talk about him. Remember?
Oh, okay. We won't talk about that. All right, but
it's like Rumpelstiltskin. He can't bring his name up. Beetlejuice.
It's like Beetlejuice.
Yeah.
All right. So whatever it is, just you want to learn more, go look at posts from Josh and others. It'll be fun. All right, next.
A lot popping off on the internet.
Yeah, but I'm not playing that game. I will just say I would love to see Josh show up at a 12 scale race. That's all. And people might have forgotten that there was almost no 12 scale race lost by Josh in 2014. So, I'd love to see him come back.
Yeah. Hey, the more the merrier.
Yep, exactly. All right. So then I guess all there is for us to talk smack. Right?
Yeah, I mean, I can show you that one of the cars is going to whip your ass. I mean, that's
what's that? Just show it like a little slower. Let's see what we got going on there.
Yeah.
Yeah. What?
Check out this hotness.
What the heat shrink?
Yeah, it says the Mangler.
Wow, where'd you get that from?
I know a place.
Yeah. Wow.
There's a little company I tend to visit every day.
Okay. All right. Interesting. Yeah. And if for some reason you're slow, am I allowed to cut that off?
Yeah, you can do whatever you want. See, I got it on this one too.
Okay. All right. Sounds great. Yeah, I think that's really going to make you faster.
Well, I mean, it's something.
It is something. I'll give you that.
So yeah, this is uno, dos, and tres.
Oh wow! So how many hopes and dreams do each class have?
Well, this is the Worlds car.
What's that mean?
This is the car I'll be running at Worlds.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah, it's Worlds prepped.
Okay.
She's ready for World.
Did you run that car already at Beachline?
Yes.
How was it?
It wasn't bad. It was the better of the two cars. I just didn't run a lot of laps on it because I didn't want to bang it out.
Okay.
And then this is the 13.5 car I'll run at Halloween.
Okay.
And it's pretty much a rebuild. Mm-hmm. And then this is a whole new rebuild because I put all the 17.5 bullshit on it. You got to run, and so yeah, it's that's 17.5 ready. Got some new horsepower from Nick Bell.
Ooh. Well, at least some part of your game won't suck.
Yeah. So,
all right.
Anyway, yeah. So I've been busy the last week or so, just getting 12 scales ready.
All right.
And this is the pretty prepared, really. I think
you're more prepared than I am, man. My cars are coming right off the track, but at least I've run, and that's it.
Yeah. So I'll be there, and I get in tomorrow. I think I land around 2.
Okay, you'll be there nice and early.
Yeah. Well, and then I'll get to the track, start cutting tires.
Oh my Lord.
So
right.
Because that's basically the first thing you need to do when you're on 12 scale is just start cutting tires.
Yes, I agree with that. All right. So let's go through who is at least entered so far. And I'm only going to talk about classes that I care about. So sorry, anyone who wants to talk about classes they care about, get your own podcast.
We got to talk about that 25.5, kid.
Okay, next. Pass.
I mean, that's the hotness right now. There's threads are blowing up.
Simmer down. All right.
In RC Tech Land.
Okay, great. Everyone cares. And by everyone, I mean no one cares. All right. So this is 17.5 12 scale. Durla's Racing. Bring extra body clips.
Okay.
We got Rayfield. We got some guy named FJ. We have Slapmaster. He beat me at IIC one year.
Yeah.
You got Eli Ezro. He's very fast.
One fast dude.
Yeah. You got Will Sheffield. Monty Panzica.
Oh, look at that guy.
Zach Schuttenberg.
Yeah.
Jeff Dager.
Oh.
I also hear that Tom Fershing is going to be there.
Okay.
All right. So let's go check.
Certainly a pretty stout field. Because I mean, they're only taking 8 people.
Fershing and Dager are recent ads. All right. So then we got 17.5. We got Zach. We got Butters. We got Radicky, Kyle, Sean, Stu Patrick, Pulfer.
This is 13.5.
Yep. FJ, Dylan Little, Bodine, Rob Love, Dana Bales, Ray Derrick. Oh, Ray Derrick. Woo, I haven't seen him in a while. Tranny, Panzica, Gabe, Dager, and I'm sorry.
Fershing?
Yeah, Fershing. And I think there's going to be some one other entry in there that is going to be a surprise. We'll see. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be hard just to make the main.
Yeah, it will be. Mod 12 scale? Yeah, no one's going. All right, next. And then, all right, we'll look at 25.5.
All right.
So, how many people are in this? We'll find out. Skeen is running. Von Perry, he is the godfather of this class.
All right.
And Win running. You got Carl Edwards. You have Dave Johnson.
Oh, yeah.
You have Andy Brooks, Will Sheffield. There's only 26 guys in here. This is actually not as impressive as I thought it could be.
Right.
Let's see. What do we got in 21.5 touring? Livermore, Skeen, Durla, Cunningham, Xavier, Stu Patrick, Rob Love, Kelso, Hobby Bobby, Roland, Card, Sider, Johnson. Oh, wow. Butter is running. Wow. Yeah, that's. I mean,
there's 19.
That's to me more of a shocker than anything else. And then I think they probably closed. There's still 4 guys. Oh, they got 8 guys now.
Yeah.
Wow. Look at this.
Yeah, they got a full race of 17.5.
That's not bad. And then mod touring should be pretty stout. Oh wait, no,
be nothing.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't know. Like decent turnouts. The classes are getting more populated. Guys are coming in, coming out. Bowing out, coming back in. But yeah.
Yeah, everyone getting that world's prep in. It sounds like.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so, should be good.
Yeah,
it'll be definitely a very competitive field, I think. And as far as 12 scale goes,
we'll see. I don't know.
Yeah.
Let's hope so.
Yeah.
So we did a poll.
I did a poll. So yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's.
Yeah. I know.
You son of a bitch.
I know. Sorry, I don't know why I did that. My bad.
All right, here we go. Track rats. Look at this. We're at 303.
Oh shit!
All right, and then in the
we hit 300 over the weekend. So thank you very much to everybody.
And so, here was a hot question.
Yeah.
Best rattle can color, and clearly everyone who did not vote school bus yellow, you are just wrong. Everyone wants to. I voted TQ and win both classes. Other people are just happy to go racing. That's cute.
Yeah.
All right, and then someone voted tie. Another percentage of people voted the Mangler, and then apparently the FJ is going to win. I don't know. We'll see what happens.
Depends on what program you try to run.
What does that even mean?
Well, it depends. Are you there to race, or are you there just to stick around and figure things out for Worlds?
Oh, I'm going to be racing.
Okay.
Let's hope there are no curbs. Yeah, curbs are bad. All right. Yeah, curbs can go fuck themselves. All right. So anyway, that's
Yes. Remember to like, share, and subscribe.
Yeah,
Good job.
that should be good. But yeah, I'm excited about the race, and
Yeah, me too.
I
Hanging out in Cleveland. Have you been to the new?
no,
Have you been to this version of the gate
no,
or
it's all
NORCAR or
new.
what? Okay,
It's all new to me.
because it's only been around. It hasn't even been around a year yet, has it?
No, it's brand new.
Okay. And are the pits bigger? Do you know?
They have
Have you
90
been told?
some odd spots,
Huh?
so they have 90 some odd spots.
Yeah. But do we have a little bit more room? Like, can we actually spread our legs a little bit, or
I don't
is it
know.
like, or is it like it was?
I don't know. I can tell you a
Or
long
it's
time
tight.
ago. I can tell you a long time ago. I took a series of pictures for a calendar I was going to make.
Oh yeah,
It was going to be called
the racers of NORCAR.
yeah, Men of the Gate, and it was actually just
YTE.
yeah, it was just a series of crotch shots, and it was pretty good actually.
Yeah.
Um,
What month was cider?
well, no, I never put the calendar together. I just took the
Oh,
pictures,
oh. So
and
you have a whole phone of crotch shots. Is
I
this your
did.
spank bank?
No, you're keep that. Uh, and like Google reminded me about it like just a few days ago. It was so funny. I was like, what am I looking at? I'm like, those are just crotches.
Good old Google.
Yeah.
And so, like, are you sharing with the audience? Because I'm sure they want to see this.
I possibly. Hold on. I got it.
It's riveting entertainment.
That wasn't it.
Yeah, wasn't it?
That wasn't it.
So you'll have how many cars ready?
Well, ready is all relative.
Okay.
There will be 3 13.5 cars and 1 stock car.
Oh, okay. So the stock car is the old reliable, I'm sure.
It's the next of son of.
Yeah.
It's not the OG car from 3 years ago. But it's
How much effort are you going to put into 17.5?
Well, I assembled the car relatively incorrectly, and then I ran it at pro level. And I figured out what I did wrong, so it'll be fine. Like, I'm gonna go around the track. I'm gonna buy new tires.
Yeah. So like, because like historically, you've done fairly decent or well at the gate NORCAR at the old facility.
I'm gonna go on a little saying I am the modern day Larry Fairchase equivalent of 17.5 scale at that track.
Okay.
Where I TQ and fail every time.
Okay. So do you feel that the mojo or the magic that you had in that shitty mall in Brunswick is going to transfer over to the new place? You don't know?
I hope so. I don't know. Like, there's something about that driver stand and it being so low and right on top of the track.
Do they have the same driver stand? Do they build a new driver stand?
I don't know. We'll find out.
So if the driver stands change, this could throw you off.
Everything could throw me off. Yeah.
Wow. I mean, this could be a big, pity party for you. Who knows? Yeah.
The reality is, with the form Rayfield's been on, I'm just happy to be on the same lap as Rayfield right now.
Yeah. You think you are?
Let's hope so.
In 17.5, right?
Yeah.
Fabio's not coming to this, is he?
Who is?
Fabio. No,
Fabio will not be here.
Okay.
Or at least I don't think so. I don't think he'll be here.
Yeah.
But yeah. So anyway, I don't know. It'll be fun. Like, dude, you're going into a car race. It'll be great. And then for 13.5, like,
I really have this. I do have this, like, for whatever reason, I have like, dude, can I remember how to do this? Like, I really feel like I have this thing. Like, can I race 12 scale? Like, I feel like, because after my last shit show performance 2 weeks ago, I'm like, can I actually do this? Like, I don't know. Like, it's like I have, like, for whatever reason, I have like this weird thing in my head sometimes. Like right now, I know you find this hilarious and like whatever, but
yeah, this is really great.
this is how all. I mean, this is life. I mean, we all have a little self doubt of things. So like, what,
No,
whatever. You
no,
know.
I can do it. I'll be fine. Um, it's just the truth, dude. Like the biggest, clearly all I need to do is get in your head come like Saturday afternoon and it's over.
You're not gonna, dude. You have zero space in there. Don't worry
Okay.
about that.
All right.
No, don't worry about that.
All right.
This is all self-imposed. This
All
is
right.
nothing to do with you.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not living rent free. No.
No, not at all, kid. Like, trust me, I am way more in my head than you are ever will be.
All right. Well, thanks. That's about it. Thanks, everybody. Um, yeah. So anyway, um, that is that's what I'm thinking about. Like my biggest struggle, I think, will just be, ensuring that like I don't, go too far on Friday. Like I'm actually taking Friday off, which is going to be lovely. I haven't done that in a while at a race,
Okay.
so I hope I
Full
don't.
commitment.
What's that?
Full commitment.
Yeah, I hope I don't regret it.
Why? How would you regret that?
Like when you rock up to an event and you're kind of like half giving a fuck,
Yeah.
you get whatever you get. It gives you whatever it gives you.
Okay.
All right. When you're gonna quote unquote try, now you got to try.
Yeah. See, here you go. Yeah. Now you're kind of getting on the same page as I am.
But like, can I drive a 12 skill car? Yeah, that'll be fine. No worries.
Yeah, I know it's gonna be fine, but it's just like, I don't know. Like, yeah, it'll be fine. I'm just like, sometimes you just get that weird thing.
No, that's all you.
Yeah, hard to explain.
Okay.
Are you gonna run World's tires?
I think so.
Okay.
I do have a box of tires sitting here next to me
Yeah.
that I might throw a few sets of blue green into my box, into my bag that has clothes in it. But yeah, that's about it.
So no, you're gonna try to predominantly run World's tires.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, because I don't think the setups are the same, and as such, like I want to focus more on what I'm going to be, what I'm investing my time in. That's all.
Yeah, but it's based upon like the grip level that's going to be non-existent, is it really going to matter?
What do you mean?
So like Worlds is not going to be the greatest grip that we've ever had. Like when we show up there on Friday or Thursday or wherever day we're practicing, Friday, right?
Yep.
When we show up for practice on Friday, we're going to have more grip than probably Sunday at the Worlds.
Maybe. We'll see.
And so, like, you could spend all that time on the World's tires, but you're going to be so grip heavy, I guess.
Yeah. I think it'll be fine.
Okay. Yeah, because I'm kind of debating. I have all the tires, and I just don't know if I should just bring all the tires. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you should bring all the tires, 100%.
Yeah.
But the reality is, if I were to run 5 sets of blue green, I'd be shocked.
Really?
Yeah. So, but basically, I've 2 vastly different setup A12s, and I have the Roche car, which is a work in progress. So,
right.
I'm going to go to work, be running a lot.
Well, I mean, and I think that's why I have 2 cars. One's basically a World's car, and the one's a car. So, like, I could just keep that World, another one that, and just practice as needed.
I'm running all 3 cars.
Yeah.
All different setups.
Yeah.
No one's on the pedestal.
No.
Right? No one's special. They're all just hood rats, and you just
okay.
That's all that matters. Run them,
right.
learn something, If you bang it up, you can go build a new one. All right, it's not that bad.
I don't know. You don't have the stupid servo cross braces.
Huh?
Like this part here,
Yeah.
you don't have any.
What does that mean?
Huh?
What does that mean?
There's none in the world. There's none in the U.S.
They'll be coming. Simmer down. It's fine.
I kind of needed it. I kind of needed a new one.
I've never broke one.
You never broke one?
No, it's always banged up.
Yeah, I know. That's true too.
That don't matter.
All right.
Dude, I've never broke one. Like you take them out, you put them on glass, they're fine. That's like the least of anyone's worries. So yeah, it'll be fine. So I'm excited about the opportunity. I can't wait to get there. Can't wait to do some laps. It should be good.
Right.
So we'll see.
So you're actually gonna race on pink?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Do you think that's going to matter?
I mean, I think it's worth a few seconds.
Oh, maybe. I don't know.
So that's all I'm saying.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. We'll try. But the reality is we're going to try. All right. I have a new gluing method.
Ooh.
Which I'm not going to disclose. And
Okay.
if you're interested in what it is, I will show it to you, but I will not disclose it in video.
Okay.
And we'll go from there.
All right. I mean, I'm always the gluing the tires is another thing that I hate. That's just.
Yep, that's fine.
Yeah. So yeah, I'll definitely take any new.
Yeah. All I'm going to say is don't cut all your tires right away. It's a big mistake.
Okay.
You can cut all the rears you want. Don't cut all them fronts yet.
All right.
Because the problem is on the Jayco rim in particular, my opinion,
Yeah,
it's very hard to glue.
I can see that. Yeah, you don't have that big shoulder.
Yeah. When you have that more of a lip, it's way easier to glue the tire.
Right. You can make the Jayco like that by putting a file to it. It'll give you a good surface area.
I don't know. I haven't had any luck with that. So
okay.
I moved back to something which I don't like.
Yeah.
It worked, and it's called gluing.
Yeah.
Then truing.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm not a fan, but did it work? Yes, it did.
Okay.
And I'm going to do that.
Hey, I'll be interested to see what you got.
Yeah. The problem though is like that method is going to be a giant pain in the dick at work.
Oh yeah.
I think.
Oh, so. Yeah, because you have the impound and the.
I'm going to be wherever that tire.
Well, I can tell you. I'm going to go out on a limb. No.
Oh, probably at Worlds, maybe not. It's hard to say. It's really hard to say. Like, I was trying to run no glue at Drew's.
Yeah.
And the car was really edgy.
Yeah. You don't think you could have tamed it down?
You could,
but then it wouldn't have been fast.
It wouldn't have been as well. It wouldn't have been as fast per se. The car that I ran at Apex, I could run no glue.
Yeah,
and I ran that car at Drew's. It just didn't turn enough.
All right.
So, because it has to have like a balance of like how much steering is in it or not, based upon the track condition. Like if you put a car down in no grip that has mad steering in it, it's going to be a disaster, an absolute disaster.
Oh yeah,
yeah. It'll just be fighting itself, you know.
Oh, for sure. I get it. Huh.
We'll see.
Yeah, fun times ahead. I'm excited. I'm looking forward to just pounding some laps and hopefully, and I think this is ridiculous. Is it usually, I don't remember. Is it hard to get track time or is it pretty easy or
when?
On Friday.
I think it'll be okay. You know, and like the reality is, the 13.5 car is going to be the apex predator of that race. So there was no car that's faster on the track.
Right.
So if you need to run 13.5 a lot, shouldn't be that hard. You know why? Everyone's going to need to get the fuck out of the way.
Right.
Right? Because reality is you just start sending bitches, they'll learn.
It's going to be like 6-second laps too.
I'm going to say 7.5. But
well, they already run 7.0s.
Okay. Sure.
So,
the reality is it's just going to be, I think it's actually the track's going to feel more like 180 than it did the old gate, because they're only 3 rolls deep now. They're not like they had laid the carpet like going away from the stand instead of length. Now they're lengthwise down the straightaway.
Okay.
And so the track isn't as wide as it was. And so when it was wider, I think you had a slower track, and because you now have like less surface area to play with, it's going to be faster. And so I think it'll be more like 180 Raceway. So
it's been a while since I've been there, but yeah.
I'm kind of afraid to run. I'm always afraid to run stock 12 scale in practice. If I run stock 12 scale in practice more than 4 times, I'd be shocked. It's just because you can like kind of fuck up a car bad with some other cars on the track. But super stock, it feels like you can just drive through bitches and you just send them and it's fine.
Right.
So
no, well, even with stock though, we're not running like Can-Am motors, so we're going to be pretty decent.
Yeah, well, that actually it's kind of true.
Yeah.
I put this motor in, and I swear this 17.5 motor was almost as fast as the goddamn Hobby Wing 13.5.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's fucking really stout. I'm like, oh my god. I was like, oh, this is how I've been getting worked over the last little bit. Okay. Yeah, that's the fucking motor. So, woo. Yeah. I had to bring. I forgot I needed to maybe bring the extra size set of pinions. So we got the big pinones for the stock just in case.
All right.
So
full send.
Yeah, it should be interesting. Like my car didn't handle for shit at Drew's, and I know why, but the motor was stout as a motherfucker. And I'm like,
all right,
boy, let's go.
So, yeah, I should be good there too. So I'm not worried about that.
So yeah, I don't know. We'll just send it and have some fun. And I'm excited to go to the track and see some people again. It'll have a slightly different ambiance, I think, than the last one.
Yeah.
But, I'm still excited to go and check it out and support Wayne. And Wayne and Travis, they're doing stuff, and they now have internet there, which is great. They have video, which is great. And so things are progressing. It's not Robert Durla bringing like a webcam card. He might as well have a dial-up modem, but he was helping make it happen, which is great.
So, what's the entry count? Do we know?
I don't know. I know it's about 93 or 94 people.
Oh, because
know about cars, but. So basically, they added another table to enable like 2 more people to come. So can't be bad.
No. Did you watch F1?
Who didn't?
I don't know.
So the spring weekend, I think it's a weird situation.
I hate the fact that it's in America right now, because then it's like normal time. I like it early in the morning.
You can take care of your day.
Yeah.
No, I agree. And I watched the race at weird times. And although I did basically watch I didn't get to watch the main race live. I watched it probably like once it got finished, then I was able to start watching it.
Okay.
And it was great to see Max having to like go forward. And I honestly think that both Lewis and Lando, they weren't like actually racing for the win. Like they should have raced a normal thing, not like a tire offset strategy. I think they could have won.
Well,
'Cause
Lewis definitely would have had an opportunity too.
yeah,
I
and
think
then if he got DQ'd for the
Yeah.
thing being too low, all the Lewis Hamilton fans would have fucking melted down.
Well, I mean, he still got DQ'd, and but he didn't win. But and they're melting as it is.
Yeah.
But
Oh.
they definitely Mercedes definitely had a shot. I don't know how much if Max was dealing with that brake issue that affected his performance. But
did you hear all the Sergio chants or the Checo chants?
Oh yeah,
and then all the Max booing. Did you hear that?
I heard of. I didn't. The rewards presentation. I pretty much cut off it. I didn't watch all that.
Yeah,
but I heard he got booed.
That's like that's booing Earnhardt or booing Bruno or booing whoever. I'm not a fan of that.
Or dumb Americans.
Well, I think they were also crazy Central and South Americans too.
Yeah.
Because of all the Sergio chants. And I don't know. It definitely makes me wonder what's going to happen this weekend in Mexico.
He's going to be on point, man. He's going to have everybody.
Well, yeah. So, if Sergio can't deliver in front of his country and get on the podium, probably won't be good for him. But that's just my guess.
Yeah. Daniel Rick will be over there before we know it.
Dude, that kid's washed up. Fuck that guy. He make it till the summer break in an AlphaTauri next year. This kid is fucking garbage.
You don't think so?
No, garbage.
All right.
Yeah, I think he's got nothing.
He's got those sim times, kid.
Okay, whatever. Nothing.
I mean, I don't know. Who's that guy that replaced him for a second there?
Liam Lawson.
Yeah, Liam Lawson. I think he did fairly well.
I think that kid did awesome, dude. He scored 2 points. Now, what do we think about this washed up American on the Williams team that was able to score 1 point because 2 cars got disqualified?
First point since Andretti for an American.
Feels like too little too late for me on this kid.
Yeah, he's not.
Andretti got points when they used to pay out to 8.
Yeah. I mean, I think Logan is it's kind of what's Williams going to do though?
Anyone.
I don't think they have anyone.
Anyone. Get any new schmuck.
I don't think Mercedes probably doesn't have anyone they want to give them.
Anyone from F2. Anyone.
I don't see it happening.
Anyone.
From what I can understand, the options are very slim.
I disagree. There's got to be 10 drivers that have enough super license points they could put in a car.
They get Nick DeVries.
Okay. He seems better than that guy. Sounds good. All right.
Yeah, I don't know. It's going to be it'll be interesting what they do in the offseason. I don't think they have any intention of moving him beforehand, obviously. Or they would have done it already.
Yeah, I don't think they're ruthless.
Yeah. I really like the team principal, what's his name? For Williams. He seems like he's on the right path and he's doing good things over there.
James Walls.
Yeah, he's the former Mercedes guy. I mean, I really like when they talk to him and they interview him. I really, he seems like he's got it kind of figured out and he's got a game plan and they're executing that game plan. And so I really think next year you could see Williams make a big jump as far as, in the constructors. I think they could be a top 6 car. Yeah, I'm telling you. Look, they're not far from it now. Disagree?
I don't think I don't think they're anywhere near that.
Okay.
No.
We'll see. But,
Yeah,
but yeah, no, I think Logan Sargent probably needs to. He's
need
not.
to pack it up.
Yeah, but I don't. Again, I'm not saying they're going to bring him back, but I don't know who they're going to get.
Anyone.
Yeah.
Like, again, if me or you could fit in the car, we could do as bad.
So we're only limited by size.
Yeah.
Maybe Logan brings a big checkbook with him. Who knows? That says a lot too. I mean, Mazepin.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you can, how much bank can you bring to the table? That also says a lot for how much you're going to get, how many chances you're going to get.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
As long as you don't out destroy the equipment that you bring to the table.
Yeah. I think the reality is like you got to keep the car on the track. You need to not look like a no town ass clown. And for some people, that's really hard.
Yeah. Well,
Just like an RC, dude. There's guys, you can go buy all the stuff that, Sam has or Robbie has or Craig has or EA has or any of these guys.
Yeah.
And, the reality is there's a whole bunch about how do you put it together? How do you set up the radio? How do you meticulously change things? It's not that easy. So.
Oh no. But I think that's also positive in the fact that you actually can buy all those things these days.
Yeah, that's good. Someone's asked, what do we think about Stroll? He's a total.
Oh, that kid! I actually was kind of rooting for him a little bit this beginning of the year. Just shut up. And so, I was kind of on the fence. I was like, oh, the Stroll kids could be pretty decent. I think he's got a chance now. Obviously the Aston Martin car is doing well. I thought that, yeah. And so, I was thinking, but then here within since the break, this dude has just been he's horrible. He's just and the problem is he's locked up for next year. He's not going to go anywhere.
He's locked up until he pisses his dad off.
I mean, that's probably never going to happen.
Yep. Or until his dad buys him something else to play with.
Well, so here's the deal. I think his dad did. He bought him the new Valkyrie, whatever that LMP car is.
Yep.
And so that program stopped. So basically, he's going to roll through next year, and then the year after is when they start that program will actually be up and running. Mm-hmm. And I bet it just transitions over there.
Yeah, but I feel like they should just get him off the F1 team now, let him start putting the time in, and making the other program really good.
Oh, I agree. I think they should do it sooner than later, but they're not. Yeah. And from all accounts, they have a fairly decent driver in the wings as well.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of sports car guys that are very good, and the problem is that. It's just there's too many talented people, and the problem is his dad is just in the position he's in, and it would be equivalent
of to say that his dad wants it more than he does.
Yeah, let's say I thought I was good, and then I had a team, and then I had a kid. And then I thought that the kid could do something. All right. The parallels here could be let's say I'm Eric Anderson and all of a sudden Kemp is okay. All right. And he's gone past okay. All right. Sometimes that works. All right. I think for every time that works, it doesn't work about 15,000 other times.
Right.
So, because it's all about what the person puts into it.
Yeah.
So,
well, I mean, you could look at it in the football sense, you're Archie Manning and you have Eli and Peyton, and then there's Cooper, and Cooper didn't do shit. So, kind of one of those. So, yeah, Lance Stroll, I think his hissy fits, his attitude, it doesn't seem like he wants to be there. Like, I don't know. He just doesn't seem like he's motivated at all, and that he's just going through the motions. So, yeah, no, I would like to see him gone and somebody else get that seat. But again, I think he's going to be there for next year, and then once they get the LMP car up or whatever it is, the hybrid, whatever, once they get that fully functioning, he'll be in that and racing Le Mans and all those other series.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
If he wants to race. I mean, who knows? He might want to just go fuck off and, do whatever. Not like he's going to need the money. It's kind of the same. It's like that whole adage with like boxers and stuff, or people that are that have that individualized sport drive. Like, once you get to the top or to the pinnacle, it's like, what's the motivation to go? Like Conor McGregor, like, he won the world champion. He has all the money. What's the motivation to keep fighting? Right. It's kind of like, after you buy your Lamborghini boat, like, what are you going to do? Right. And so it's really, where do you get that fire? Where do you get that drive? Because when you're coming up, you're young and you're hungry and you don't have any money and you're trying to succeed and all these other things. And once you get all that, it's like, it's hard to keep that fire burning. A lot of people drop out. I mean, you can see it in all kinds of industries, like not even sports, but like music and, whatever, music and movies and actors and actresses. And, it's all across all levels. Once you get to a certain level of success and you don't have, like, why bust your ass to do better, right? Like, what's the point? So I think maybe Lance has kind of come to that point in his life, but it's all speculation, I guess.
Speculation. Yeah, I don't know. But, like, do I think he deserves a spot? Nope. Has there been any news on Andretti? Like, have the prima donnas allowed him in yet? No? Okay. That's another going to be a failure right there.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what they're going to do there. I really don't.
They're going to fail. That's what they're going to do.
I mean, it's so stupid.
Yep. Well, it's all about money. And people don't want to, like, give up some piece of the pie. And,
wasn't that what the whole buy-in of $250 million is all about?
Yeah, they don't think that's enough now because they think they're actually worth something. Don't worry. When the economy hits a recession come this summer,
you got all these people now buying into
with Ryan Reynolds. Yeah.
So
that seems smart. Yeah, super smart. I don't know what to tell you about all that.
I mean, the list keeps growing larger and larger of the people who've bought in on this thing. Like, it's almost like a Ponzi scheme.
Oh yeah. I agree.
With the number of celebrities that have bought into this Alpine team now.
Yeah.
Like, is there any part left?
No. Yeah. The reality is we all work for, Beyonce or T-Swift. That's it. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, yeah, it'll be so recession, huh? Is this new breaking news?
Happen.
It's gonna happen.
It's gonna happen.
All right.
No, whatever.
Heard it here first.
We'll see, but it'll happen. Watch more shit go out of business in the next 3 months.
What?
Watch more shit go out of business in the next 3 months.
Okay. What's going on business first?
I don't know. There's places going out of business left and right now.
Okay, Wall Street bets. What we got? Come on, how are we making money off of this?
Not me, kid. Sorry.
How are we making money off this?
Yeah, but we'll see. Whatever.
All right.
So I think the problem is these F1 teams, they're flexing right now. They think they're tough shit, and there is something about they've survived, which is cool. But Haas is not that impressive. Haas is some Mickey Mouse shit. Haas, in my mind, is way worse than whatever Minardi was way back in the day. Minardi made their own shit. Haas doesn't. All right. And so Minardi became which team? Quick, go.
I don't know. I'm not. My history isn't as good as yours.
All right. So Minardi is AlphaTauri, I believe.
Okay. You don't even know for sure.
Hey, let's go look.
I thought that was Jordan.
Nope.
You can't keep it straight after a while. I'm sorry.
You can. No, it's Toro Rosso, which it's
Okay.
yeah. Anyway, and like the Stewart / Jaguar with Ford engine thing became Red Bull. So
Yeah.
But yeah, Minardi had my favorite race car driver ever. His name was, well, actually second favorite. Dick Trickle by far wins. The guy after Dick Trickle though is Johnny Lavaggi, which means Johnny Car Wash.
Johnny Lavaggi.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. It's Giovanni Lavaggi. He raced in 96. Just in 96, at least with this team. Yeah.
Okay.
What other years did Giovanni Lavaggi race in? Nope. He also ran in the Pacific team. That was a real fucking shitty team. But yeah. Anyway.
I don't even remember hearing about that team.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So. Anyway.
Are you gonna watch that BAR documentary that comes out?
The what? Huh?
The documentary about BAR.
About BAR Honda, aka the whole reason why what's his face got his championship.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. What's it on?
I think it's on Netflix.
Okay.
It's supposed to be really good.
Sure. Dude, whatever they did with the arrow at the back of that car allowed Jensen Button to fuck people up. But then dude's caught up and he just had to hang on and not fail. But yeah, like I think Braun bought that fucking team off of Honda for like $1.
Yeah. It was crazy.
Shit.
Yeah.
I would love that. That sounds great.
Yeah. No, it was. I remember that whole year. That was a remarkable year.
He just destroyed people.
Oh yeah, everybody's like, "Oh, what happened?" They weren't even ready for it.
I don't remember who his teammate was.
I don't think Rubens. Was it Rubens?
It might have been Rubens. I don't know.
I think it was Rubens or Kimmy.
No, it wasn't Kimmy.
All right, it was Rubens. I believe it was Rubens.
So BAR Honda was British American Racing, and then they got bought out by.
But turned into Mercedes, didn't it?
Yep. Well, it became Braun GP, and then that became Mercedes.
Yeah.
But so the drivers were. It was Rubens.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. That car just destroyed people.
Yep. Melted faces for sure.
Yes. Melted faces. Correct.
Yeah. So yeah, there was a documentary coming out about the whole thing that looks to be pretty good. I think it's on Netflix. I didn't know if you would take the time to watch it. Do you watch all of Drive to Survive?
No, I'll binge watch it in a few days, maybe when nothing's going on. But yeah, I haven't. I watched like the first 1 or 2 years, and then all they were doing was just like all the women were like, "Oh, Daniel Ricciardo, he's so pretty."
Yeah. One time he described himself. He looks like Gonzo's dick.
Hey, can you do me a favor? Can you look through all your stuff? Do you have an R car rear shock thing?
Yeah.
Could you bring it?
No.
Oh, wow. It's savage.
Because you don't have any. You can't get them, and I've broken some.
When are you running?
I don't know. I got to build my new car.
Bring one.
All right.
Someone will love you forever. Someone by the name of Chocolate Thunder will love you forever.
Who's that?
You're about to find out, bro. You don't know who Chocolate Thunder is.
Yeah, I'll try to remember to bring it. But yeah.
Uh-huh. You know what I'm talking about. It's the replacement to the
It's the little hook thing.
yeah, it's kind of like the shock dick, but it isn't the shock dick.
Yeah.
See, he's got one right there.
Yeah, I got it.
The formal part number is known as.
Yeah, you haven't had these in for months.
I don't know anything about that.
Yeah, you do.
The formal part number is
Hence why I have to bring you parts.
ST102R. Yeah, maybe. If that's the one for the rears. And not the front. There is a difference.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I got front and rear.
Uh-huh. Ooh, look at that.
All right.
It's all about that extra kit life. Mm-hmm.
I can't, now I can't build my car.
Okay. Anyway, yeah.
Will you ever get them in?
What's that?
Are you ever going to get them in?
Sure. Why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you?
Anyway. All right. What else is going on? Anything?
Nothing.
Are we done?
I think so.
Oh, hold on. Yes.
What's Slayer saying over there?
We got new puppies.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Can I see them?
Yeah, we're getting them now.
Nice.
These guys are big.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Are they really puppies, or they're just like,
Well, they're 10 pounds, but they're puppies.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. They're only like, I don't know, 8 weeks old, something like that.
Yeah.
They're gonna be big dogs.
Where can we adopt them at?
Pinellas, whatever, blah 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 blah. I don't know. Pinellas Humane Society. She gets everything through the Pinellas Humane Society.
All right, we should put
Are
that.
you said Pinellas?
Humane Society of
All
Pinellas.
right.
I'm doing one of it.
All right, here we go.
Oh,
That's Michael Kors.
this is Michael Kors.
Michael Kors.
Yes, he's like a purse.
Yeah, that's nice. That's cute.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Is it really Michael?
Yeah, it's Michael Kors.
All right, good.
That's the fashion designer. He makes purses. Your wife's probably got about 5 of them.
Doubt that. Yeah. Anyway, doubt that. Someone really loves the content.
Good.
Good luck. I don't know if they really love the content, but we'll find out. All right, so that puppy looks good.
These guys are a little bit more timid than the other ones.
Yeah.
They're a little more skittish and freaked out.
Well, why don't you be nicer to them? How about that?
Well, we just got him today.
Oh, okay. Where's the other one?
He's coming.
Okay.
They're heavy. They're 10 pounds.
Dude, 10 pounds not heavy.
Well, I mean, this is as big as the cat.
Uh-huh. Okay. Tyrion's 8 pounds.
Oh, she's very nervous.
What's that one's name?
Prada.
Prada.
Yeah. Oh, Prada, huh?
Yes. She's a little nervous.
You think?
Oh,
Yeah.
Does she think you're going to eat her?
well, she just directed me.
Oh.
Yeah. So they're not as like I said, they're kind of like a little freaked out.
Yeah, those last two were actually like fun and exciting.
Yeah.
Well,
They just arrived today, so I think give them some time, get a little acclimated. They've been through a couple of shelters in the last few days, so they've had a little bit of an adventure.
So how many days are they going to be at the Slayer household?
So like the 6th,
Okay,
9th.
all right, the 9th. So they're gonna make at least one, maybe 2 shows.
It's Slash, not Slayer.
Oh, I thought it was Slayer. All right, Slash. Mm-hmm. Maybe it should be Slayer. Think about that. Think about that.
All right, come here, babies.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Oh, goodness, they're so big. Okay.
So anyway, yep, that's the puppy report.
Okay.
I do want to talk about a product that we're going to pimp.
Yeah. What is it? Is it? Hold on. Oh, do I have that in front of me? No, I don't have that anymore.
I'll set up the Amazon link, but I found some great rolls, and when I mean rolls, these rolls are massive, like a body foam.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the link will have for different thicknesses. So like, there's like this thick,
Yeah.
and there's like thin.
Mm-hmm.
So you can get this off of Amazon. This is great stuff. You buy a roll, it'll last you forever.
Well,
They have
you also
several
buy that stuff at Home Depot.
Yeah, but this is Amazon. You don't have to go nowhere. They just deliver it to your house. This is the best part of Amazon. Like, this is what I learned. So anyway, great. It's great for all bodies, come with different thicknesses. I'll have the link. It'll have all the different sizes on there.
We need to put this stuff up there.
What's this stuff?
This is
Gorilla tape.
Yes.
This isn't anything special.
This is what protects all my bodies.
Oh, good. But that has nothing. That's not special stuff.
It's special.
We're talking about Amazon specials.
Yeah. Also, this here, good solder. Good solder is very important.
Okay. So first you're going to tell me that's going to be 60-40 rosin core.
I don't
And I'm
think
going to tell you it's shit because you should be 63-37 because it's
Hold
better
on.
for the more. It's more industry standard and it has less flux in it. So you're in my world now, kid.
I gotta figure out the part number because the label got ripped off a little bit. But this stuff, it's pretty good. This reminds me of the stuff you used to get from Radio Shack, and you could murder somebody with it because it's so fucking big when you buy it.
Yeah, it's just 60-40 rosin core solder. It's nothing Kester. It's nothing great.
Yeah, but you'd be surprised, dude. There's a lot of bad solder out there.
Right. I mean, I have some Miltronic 60-40 as well.
Mm-hmm.
Those
I don't like that
solder, dude.
No. I don't like that thin shit. When you're feeding the fucking thing all day, no, dumb. I ain't got time for that.
Because you don't have solder.
I ain't got time for that. I need to.
And you also need some good solder wick.
What?
Okay, so this tech tip, pro tip. How about that? So we have gold bullets or like connectors on speaker
silver.
controllers.
Yeah.
But most times people get them and they're gold.
Okay.
Right. When it comes to industry standard or J standard 001, you should never solder to gold.
Mm-hmm.
Right. It is not, because what happens is it'll break off eventually, or can break off, or does not form a good connection. So you need to remove the gold. In order to remove the gold, you need what they call is tinning and wicking. So you would tin the gold at the top of your bullet connector. You'll tin it with solder, and then you'll take the wick and you'll wick all that solder off. And when you do that, you remove the gold. If you repeat that process twice, which I only do it once, but if you do it twice, you'll remove all the gold, and then you'll meet actual J standard soldering. But always nice to have some good solder wick around so that you can properly prepare your bullets. There was some years when we were running oval that, dudes were like the solder, like if you ever have like high loads and like your battery comes off or your motor comes off, that's because you didn't remove the gold off the motor. And that's why. So tech tip, get some solder wick. If you have a gold connector, remove the gold before you actually solder a wire to it.
Or just buy silver bullets.
Or that too, but whatever. And most people just buy bullets. They don't realize that there's a difference. Right. And so but yeah, you should never solder to gold, ladies and gentlemen. You should always tin if you do, and remove the gold.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Why are you mocking this?
I'm not.
Yes, you are. The look on your face. You're mocking this. You're like, this is ridiculous.
Nope,
This is
he's
all
dropping
bullshit.
knowledge. Now, here's the last question. How close is your soldering iron to whatever you're doing right now? Yeah. All right. Gotta be ready. All right. Yep.
Yeah.
So, and this iron doesn't leave the house.
Oh, you got multi irons.
I got house irons.
You got house irons. Look at you doing so well.
Yeah, I'm doing all right for myself. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the Heiko. I'm not actually in love with this, but it's okay. It's so fucking heavy.
Yes.
And that's why it stays home, because it's so fucking heavy.
Yeah. It's a basic generic Hako soldering station, which do well. But yeah, no, they're definitely heavy on the heavier side. I mean, the guy, this NPS guy who came out with these things. I mean, these are awesome.
I have you seen the Aeromax one?
Is that like the little pin? Does it? But it's like USB powered.
No, 12. It's awesome.
Oh, okay.
Gets hot as a motherfucker.
Yeah, this thing does this. Yeah. Whoever made these, I don't think they make them anymore.
Yeah, I don't think so either. It came out of Canada.
Yeah, it did. This is a great little project box. It's a great little soldering iron.
And then, like
the tips don't burn up on them either.
Yeah. This Heiko style.
Yeah.
They have one that just is basically plugs into an AC outlet.
Mm-hmm.
That one's pretty good too. That's a Saljo Amato special.
Yeah.
But the DC stuff is like next level. Like I wasted a lot of time on these DC irons when we went to Worlds in 2020 because you were like, fuck, now I need a 220 volt thing. Oh my God, waste of time. So yeah. But that MPS thing's very nice. I found a few other ones that were as good. Some of them required you to go to 24 volt, and that's all that's a waste of time.
Yeah.
That's just way too much power supply drama, Power supplies break real easy when you travel, and then good luck making a new 24 volt one when you get there. So yeah.
So yes, but the body foam I'll definitely post about. And then one other thing, if I can find one. Hold on. Since carpet season is officially kicking off, and everybody's looking for like a little stand. This is a nice little folding stand table here. Very lightweight, very convenient. They come in different colors and sizes, and same size, but all different colors. They're very stackable, and really convenient. Very lightweight. No, that's like $100, bro.
But it's awesome.
Yeah, that's like $100. I ain't got time for that. I got that kind of money. I got to buy tires.
What do you think's been holding this laptop up?
Yeah, but so this will do the same thing for $9.99. So,
how about
very, very, very rigid? I've flown with it. It hasn't broken or cracked. What's a little soldering jig? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Or you can use a rubber band and a pair of needle nose.
Yeah, the three things that I that don't go away from my soldering workstation is this.
Yeah.
Although it has nothing to do with solder, it just
that?
Paste, Loctite paste.
Oh,
it's like chapstick, bro.
Yeah.
This is.
I got some of that too.
Dialed. All right. It's all you need in your life. All you need. So,
Loctite paste.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But yeah, no, when it comes to solder, you should actually probably use 6337. That's a more industry standard solder. It has less flux in it. And it'll be you're not that we can really worry about dendritic growth or flux removal or whatever. In RC, people don't usually do it a lot. But because we don't have the long life. We don't use things for long enough times. But
you're not gonna have zinc whiskers. It's okay.
It's gonna be it's a little cleaner soldering when you use 6337. But it's nice to have around. So if you are looking for some solder, don't get silver. Silver solder is a fucking gimmick. That's just this European trying to impose their will on us.
Yeah.
And this is America. We don't need all that. So, yeah, silver solder is a joke. That's plus the irons. You gotta have you have to use a lot of heat for silver. It sucks.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, that was soldering with FJ and the Mangler.
Hey, I am J Standard 001 certified. So if you ever have any questions about legality of solder and what you want to use, feel free to hit me up.
Yeah. And if you don't know, you better call somebody. All right.
IPC 610 and 620 certified, NASA spec. Ooh, yeah.
I don't know about you. Is there like a gang sign for that? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. I got nothing.
All right, we're good.
Um.
I'll see you. I'll see you tomorrow. Well, I won't see you tomorrow because you're getting in late.
Yeah, unless you're there late, you probably won't see me late.
Well, they're closing at 9.
Okay.
Is that really kind of what happens? No.
No, whatever. Couldn't tell you.
So, yeah, I'll probably get kicked out. I mean, I'm not going to try to leave early.
Yeah, you getting kicked out? Big surprise. Yeah. I hear you.
Yeah. So
what I think we really need to do is find the alternate for this stuff.
Oh, cleaning gum?
Yeah. Now, I buy this by like the brick load.
Yeah.
The fun part though is like I'll have one of these everywhere. All right. And it does degrade over time.
Yeah.
It's like way too soft.
Yep.
And
it's when you got to throw it away.
Yeah. And so this is probably just silly putty. And we don't know any better.
I don't think it's silly putty.
I'm not sure.
But
But
like silly putty.
yeah. So like it's amazing so this is new out of the container.
Yeah.
And this is what's been on my workbench.
Yeah, you see a different color in gray. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now I got some around here somewhere. I was using it for a while. Kind of got away from it.
I use it a lot in asphalt racing to try to clean the bullshit off the cars.
Yeah.
So
Well, that's why I got it. So
yeah.
It kept leaving FOD. That's why I kind of stopped using it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I don't know. I got a whole bunch of fun like doodads on my. This is like my favorite ride height gauge or droop.
That
gauge.
one?
Yeah, love this.
I don't like the stands.
Okay.
Where you set the car.
Okay.
Because it's so little that if you have some wear or warpage in your chassis, it gives you false readings.
Dude, if you got warpage in your chassis, you got bigger problems.
Well, but like, that's why I use the Avid ones.
Yeah.
Look at us just plugging shit.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So yes, now that these have come back, when I returned to racing and that this thing came out, like it was like the same time, I'm like, oh my God, this is the greatest thing ever.
Mm-hmm.
Like my droop is always good now. Like I don't have Ray Charles droop or anything like that. If you don't know what Ray Charles droop is, that's when like your Ray Charles is setting your droop, you don't know what you got.
Yeah. Well, hey, you know what? When you have droop gauges like this, that doesn't happen anymore.
Yeah, I don't like my MR33 one because I like a lot of the bases. I don't like the base. It's nice, I get it, but just something I had to program. What's the question? When do you consider a battery done in RC racing?
When it's not flat.
Yeah, when it's puffed, pretty much done. Even then, it's still kind of good, but unless you're just pounding practice packs. But yeah, it gets a little puffy, kind of done.
Here's a 2-year-old 1S. Maybe it's 3 years old. It has a nice rock when you put it on another battery.
Yeah,
that's dangerous.
I don't know if it's dangerous, but it's not. I wouldn't,
Yeah.
Trying to get some batteries.
Yeah, and you can basically tell by reading the IR on the cells.
Yeah,
that's the simplest thing to do. If the IR is too high, basically whatever they show up at. Let's say the battery you have shows up at, 0.9 IR. If that thing climbs like 2.2, 0.3 past it for a 1S, it's done. Conversely, like let's say you got a 2S and maybe this battery shows up and it's at 2.35. When it's now at 274, it's done. So that basically 0.2 per cell, you'll feel it on the track, the difference between a new good battery and the old like banged out battery.
And I think it's one of those things too, is that you don't necessarily have to get like all new shit, because you can use the one that's a little higher IR and just bang that out in practice, and then you just keep a freshie on the hand, and then you kind of just cycle through them as they go.
Yep. Yeah. Your best practice packs are your old race packs.
Yeah, for sure.
So,
and I think there's usually like a year time limit on
them. I think it depends. Like,
yeah.
The reality is this battery here was from 2021.
Right.
And I raced it for 2 years.
Yeah, you can definitely do that in mod for sure.
This is a stock battery.
Oh.
For asphalt. I raced it.
So slow.
Wow.
Wow. Anyway. All right.
But, these are now in the pile of things to dispose of correctly.
I actually, so I have two ways of disposing of batteries. The first way is all my 1 cells I give to this guy at work, and he takes them and he shoots them with a 22 to start his campfires.
Okay, sounds great.
So he's like, I love these things. He's like, I shoot with 22, start my campfire. So, Florida man.
Yeah.
And then there's another guy. His kid. He and his kid, they have a bunch of bashing trucks. They like to race them up down the street. And so all my old 2-cell shit, I just give to him.
Mm-hmm.
That's not worth selling. If it's worth selling, I'll, if I feel it's good and it's still a solid battery, I'll sell it. If not, I just give it to that guy and just let his kid bash around with them. Yep. I warn him every time I go, if these things swell any more than this, get rid of them. Yep. So, but anyway. All right. Well, that's all I got. I'll either see you tomorrow night or see you on Friday.
Yeah. No, it'll be great. I do have a connection, so yeah. I hope I'll be there before Friday.
I got a connection too, so. Yeah, you can't get to Cleveland from Tampa.
Okay, there's one direct for me, but I'd have to take the whole day off, and that's it.
Yeah. All right. Well, thanks everyone. Like, subscribe, appreciate everything. I'll look for the link with the shelf and the body foam.
And everyone wants to hear about the rundown of what happened. All right.
Yeah.
And we'll have to figure out when that show is going to happen. Yeah. So.
All right.
Should be good though. All right.
Yep.
Thanks everybody.
Right. Bye-bye. Thanks. Bye.